If we're talking producers and their tech, we really can't go past Deadmau5. A couple of months back, I pulled his entire rig off modulargrid.net, every synth and module into a spreadsheet, and I had Claude price it. It came out to be around $1 million before cabling. I'm a music producer and a software engineer. I write software and firmware for audio manufacturers, and I teach plugin development in DSP in London. Today, why modular? Why would anyone spend so much money on this when a laptop does most of it for a few grand? A very quick history. MIDI arrived in 1983. It was adopted because it was cheap to implement. This is the same year as the Yamaha DX7. Then the D50 arrived in 1987, the Korg M1 in 88, and suddenly synths were then boxes of presets. After that, VSTs arrived, and then the presets moved into a laptop. For 20 years, the question was why own any hardware at all? But MIDI never went away, and neither did its problems. In practice, control changes are 7 bits, so that's 128 steps. If you sweep a filter over MIDI, you're actually stepping through 128 positions, and it's serial, so every message queues behind the previous one. But there's an old system. It's called control voltage. Now, CV isn't a protocol at all. It's just voltage on a wire. There's no messages, there's no resolution limit, there's no queue. It's continuous and it's instant. So the closest thing that CV has to a standard is 1 volt per octave. If you add a volt, the pitch doubles. Even that isn't universal, but it's the closest thing that modular has to like a law. Now, modern modular runs on a format called Eurorack, which Dieter Dopfer launched in 1995 using rack dimensions borrowed from industrial lab equipment. You build your own synths from anyone's parts, so I can run an analog oscillator into a 303 filter or a Russian Polyvox filter, for instance. I've even got a circuit bent 1978 Speak and Spell in my rig. And because these are boutique companies with no economy of scale, none of it's cheap. In CV land, audio and control are the same thing. Both are just voltage. So the audio output of one oscillator can drive the pitch of another. So that's FM synthesis for free, just by moving a cable. MIDI physically can't do this. Its entire bandwidth is about 1,000 messages a second, and FM needs modulation tens of thousands of times a second. It's not even close. So CV runs at audio rate, so anything can modulate anything. I mean, people are writing generative music off of plants. Your DAW can output CV directly because CV is just voltage and so is audio. The catch is that your interface needs DC coupled outputs. Most of them aren't. Now, there's a whole video on its own, which we won't go into all of that today. Now, modular has no save button. If you pull the cables, that sound is gone forever. Deadmau5 isn't buying convenience. He's buying the ability to make unique sounds that nobody can recall, including him.